533 is making a new freestyle frame and we need you guys to test it. We have done a bunch of polls on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and quite honestly, I've been doing a lot of freestyle recently and have actually really started to enjoy it. So we have the footy, but that came out like 2-3 years ago. It's a bit outdated, and we wanted to essentially partner with the community to see how we could come back with the best freestyle frame that we could possibly make, selfishly so I could have just a fun freestyle frame and great freestyle frame to use, but then also just so the community can have something that they want. We're gonna kind of go through all the requests made on Instagram and then hop over into the shop where Armando is designing this thing live so that you can see your comments turning from words on a screen to actual design choices. So let's hop inside, talk to Armando, and you can see how, we don't even have a name for this frame, but this freestyle frame is coming to light directly from your guys' recommendations. So we're here at the 533 shop, and here is Mondo, and there it is as it stands right now. So we don't have a name for it, I know, but I guess we have all of these different recommendations here. So talk about the ones that you used, or the ones that you took, and how you applied. I know one of the big ones was that it needed to fit the big air unit, or the OG.
Yeah. Well, I guess the way it started, everything started is I essentially just took our light switch V2, which you can see here, like my first sketch was literally our light switch V2 bottom plate. Yeah. And I just stretched it until I found the right width that I wanted to kind of suit where the arms would attach to this freestyle frame. And it was a lot of just stretching those parts. Honestly, one of the easiest frames I ever started designing, just because
you already had the light switch V2.
Yeah, I already had the light switch V2, and I just stretched it. The original one we ended up with kind of looked like basically a very simplified freestyle frame, and I just wanted like a blank canvas almost, where then we could start taking input, because this is like what every other freestyle frame looked like.
Yeah, they all look like Alien,
this. It's
right? Boring.
Yeah. So then, yeah, we just put it up on Instagram. Like, we didn't even want design input at first. We were just like, should we do this? And then, yeah, it was a unanimous yes. And then we started asking what people want to see. And a lot of people asked for what? What was?
Well,
the original was the OG air unit. So
yep. So this one right here from Thomas, Taupe FPV, compatible with the classic DJI air unit.
So we shoved it in there. We had to stretch the back a little bit, but now that fits.
Props in view. Here's another one. And then how this came in two different ways, but one way to do it. Oh, here we go. This person also said you combine these two. Maybe a split top plate, extra durability. So a split top plate actually allows you to kind of get both. So what's the benefit of the split top plate design you've got going on?
Well, so I think your desire was to just lower that CG,
bring the battery because it flies down. So good. The footy flies great with that low CG.
And I think the durability they're talking about is that you're going to have these like super short standoffs. So you have the slam stack, but the shorter those standoffs are, the harder they are to bend, the stronger they're going to be. But the way we're doing the slam design is that we're going to have these custom standoffs where it allows that top plate to slide over it, but it's still one piece. The assembly is going to be super easy.
Yeah,
we didn't want to add all these extra parts or extra carbon or extra aluminum, and then you have to like kind of fiddle things in there and slide the fasteners in, and then you lose parts. I'm really good at losing parts.
Oh yeah, me too.
We wanted to keep it simple, and then
so fully custom standoff. That's pretty sick.
The original mounting that we had with these aluminum parts had just hard mounting, and then yeah, somebody was just like, can you please make that soft? Because that helps with gyro flow, and it just helps keep vibes out of your video. So we added little TPU inserts, and then somebody asked for some protection of their camera. So,
yeah, I see a lot of camera protection requests.
So yeah,
so what is this going to be made out of?
That's going to be aluminum.
Nice.
But yeah,
so full aluminum.
I guess that's what our prototype will be made out of, and if we want something better, that's the beauty of prototyping.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to have some people just smashing this into stuff, and we're going to be like, oh, maybe we need a little bit better metal for this application, and then we can do that. But as it stands, here it is. And that was and the last thing, I guess we're not totally done, because I am going to be making another arm option. A lot of people wanted dead cat arms.
Yeah, I see it right here from Wingard, 6-inch dead cat arms.
So yeah, we're gonna have this as the 5-inch version, and then we're just gonna do a swept back dead cat with those long back legs. And then it's going to be sent off to order, and we're going to pick our team pilots or test pilots.
Oh yeah, I haven't even talked about that in the video yet.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have some video applications where you can apply to be a test pilot. We're going to order a batch of these, and then we're going to send them off to get beat up. make some final changes, and we're gonna have the 533 Freestyle frame faster than we've turned any frame around.
It really did just come from all of these various Instagram replies. And what I'm excited about with the split top plate especially is you have the super low CG, and it also, oh yeah, one thing that a couple people recommended or asked for, toilet tank battery. Here's one. Who's that? Incamp 85 toilet tank. So you'll be able to mount the battery normal ways, or
battery strap slots.
Battery strap slots here to mount it. Toilet tank. So you'll have that super low CG in the middle. So you won't. Usually, in my experience with toilet tank designs, is it's toilet tank, so that helps with pitch, but it's still up high. So you're still going to have that center of gravity not right in the middle. But since it's a slam design and toilet tank, it's going to be super good. And then
keep your GoPro high.
Yeah, exactly. The GoPro will still be high because of the split top plate design, which will keep props out of view. It's I think it's going to be pretty sweet. So I'm excited, and I guess thank you guys for submitting all of your requests, and hopefully we can turn it around into something you guys like. But we need a name, and then we're going to talk about the freestyle design competition here in a second. And as of today, I'm launching this video probably Tuesday or Wednesday. This Sunday, end of day, August 20th, is when that's going to be over, but we'll talk about that here in a second. 533 has developed a lot of frames in our almost 4 years of business now, and obviously in the racing market, and the biggest success we've had is community involvement, having a lot of people test, having a lot of people crash, and a lot of people giving their unique feedback. What we found when just working with only top pilots is they're going to give feedback that is very centered around their needs as a top pilot who has maybe a lot of sponsored parts, and just they have a different view on things. So this time we're trying to partner with the much larger freestyle community because they have different needs, and we don't want to just tailor to a very specific top level pilot group. So that's why we're doing this community challenge, to try and find maybe some up and coming talent and people who would give a new perspective instead of just sponsoring the top guys who already get free parts anyways. So we're doing a freestyle tryout, if you will. The idea is to look for new talent who we can support and get this frame in their hands as early as possible and get their feedback on it. Something I've really enjoyed doing recently is these little, just like taking a flight and just cutting out my best 60 seconds and posting it up on Instagram or something. You've probably seen that recently. So I'd like to see more of that from other people in the community. And the only rules has to be 60 seconds, no cuts, and no stabilization. I'm definitely guilty of using stabilization in the past, and it does look better, but we want no stabilization. We want you to have to do it raw. You can add music, you can go to different locations, you can crash in the middle. I really don't care. We're just looking for your best 60-second clip. Throw it up on Instagram, tag us at Five33, and the deadline is this Sunday, August 20th. We are going to take the best 5 clips. We're going to look at all of them over a long live stream Monday the 21st, and then I'm going to post the best 5 on a vlog like this and kind of talk about what we like from each one. And those guys will be, I guess, at the top of the list for testing the new frame, which we don't have a name for. And then that doesn't mean that those are the only 5 people who are getting frames. No, we're going to take honorable mentions of people who we thought did some great stuff, showed some hard crashes, and really tried to push their limits. They're going to get frames too. We're going to try and partner as much with the community as possible, as we already have, and try and take more words on a screen and turn them into real products for you guys. So hope you all enjoy, and excited to see those videos. And if there's anything you want added to the frame, toss it our way and we'll try and make it happen. See you guys. Bye.